Good. My name is Joseph Ole Lenku, the governor of Kajiado County, and I'm happy to have this conversation around nutrition in the county and health indicators.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
To our first question, Your Excellency, is why does improving nutrition matter to you? Why does improving nutrition matter to you?
Nutrition is very, very important for me in Kajiado because we have had some very serious cases of malnutrition occasioned by the fact that we are an arid county and we serve communities that are largely uneducated, resulting in them not knowing the questions of balanced diet. And therefore nutrition is very important because it works towards to correct health indicators that have been messed up by malnutrition. Yes.
Thank you so much. So our next question is why did you decide as your county to partake the domestic resource mobilization model?
As you are aware, in the devolved setting of government, the most default function is the health function. That being the case, the counties are desirous to make sure that health work and health indicators are appropriate, but counties continue to remain largely underfunded. Because of the fact that counties are largely underfunded through the sharing revenue and through even the collection of their own source revenue, and the fact that many functions were transferred without being properly costed, the need to seek for other means to fund our programs, including seeking partners and support from partners, become absolutely necessary if we are to realize our objective of funding our health program, nutrition included.
Thank you so much, Governor. In what ways has Nutrition International supported your county to improve nutrition?
Nutrition International has supported the county government of Kajiado in many ways, amongst them co-funding our program, co-creating our program, providing the technical know-how, and even strengthening our monitoring of the programs to make sure that the resources we jointly put together are used appropriately, and to share the wealth of experience in nutrition they have across the globe. Yes.
Thank you, Governor. How would you describe Nutrition International as a partner and as an ally to your government?
I will describe Nutrition International as a reliable partner, a technical supportive partner, and one that is very, very keen to ensure that health indicators, and particularly those related to nutrition, are realized through the support of our communities. Nutrition has worked with us, Nutrition International has worked with us the journey of ensuring that not only do we have the best practices, we have the technical know-how, but we are also able to fund the gaps so that we have a healthy community.
Thank you, Your Excellence. What are the key drivers that make domestic resource mobilization successful from experience?
Key drivers that make resource mobilization successful is, first of all, an appropriately legislated environment, a place where, or an environment where the counties on their own are also putting their own resources. The commitment by the counties, both technically and the necessary political goodwill, enables the resource mobilization to become more effective. We are a county addressing the question of a legislative framework with the support of Nutrition International. We have a fairly technical team, thanks to the knowledge provided and the partnership with Nutrition International. And I am committed as the governor of Kajiado to provide the requisite political goodwill.
Thank you, Governor. Governor, what is the political commitment, and you have mentioned it, that is needed to make domestic resource mobilization mobilization successful?
A transparent and an open system, a genuinely committed cause to nutrition. And as I said earlier, the need for legislation to support it are prerequisite conditions for supporting the partnership that we share with Nutrition International.
Thank you, Governor, but I would request we repeat that. I want you to mention domestic resource mobilization.
Yes.
I want that concept.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
What is the political commitment that is needed to make domestic resource mobilization successful?
The commitment required to be able to partner and to raise resources is coupled with domestic resource mobilization to ensure that even locally we are able to raise resources. Allocations by the county government from their own source revenue or the funding they get from the national government to bolster the kitty are a part of the requisite condition to be able to leverage on support from partners like Nutrition International.
Thank you. That's clear. Governor, with so many different priorities that you focus on, why is improving nutrition a priority for you?
You know, when you have unhealthy society, the community productivity become heavily undermined if you have unproductive society, unproductive workforce. For any resources allocated into nutrition, the ripple effect in terms of economic returns is very, very significant. In some quarters, it goes 20 plus fold. It becomes therefore necessary to address nutrition so that we are able to achieve the other economic indicators that are necessary for a prospering community. We are very keen as a county government to make sure that we have a productive community, we have a healthy community, and that is not possible without the appropriate health indicators that are required and that can only be realized if we have a healthy community. And therefore, that focus is necessary if we are going to have a healthy community. Remember, we, as I said earlier, a largely pastoral community with poor communities, especially in the rural areas that do not seek health requirement traditionally. So nutrition become a booster or become a jab in the arm that can help them become healthy and more productive.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
Can you speak to the role that legislation plays in improving nutrition?
You know, government programs or government fund, what is largely legislated. In the absence of legislation, it becomes very difficult to push for funding, even through our own assembly and even through our own allocation. Without proper legislation, we are prone to get resistance even from the communities and from our assembly to allocate resources to a program that is not legislated. It is in that light, there is a county government that we are currently working on a policy that we will transition to a law so that not only are we able to use the same law to raise resources, but we are able to use the same law to allocate resources from our own budgets. I am happy to report that our county assembly, the legislative arm of the county government, is says of that need for that law. And we as the executive, in partnership with Nutrition International, are already working on proper legislation. This law will in the long term also support us or help us in ring-fencing funding to nutrition so that resources allocated to nutrition are not moved to other areas because of the supportive law. And therefore, it is very, very important that we have supporting legislation to support our health and nutrition.
Thank you so much, Governor. Governor.
Thank you.
Questions are over.
Thank
I
you.
want to thank you for creating this time.
Thank you.
And continue the good work you're doing for the people of Kajiado.
Thank you very much. And we cannot thank Nutrition International enough for having confidence to allocate resources directly to ourselves, even with our matching fund concept. Asante sana.
Asante.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.